Happy Sunday, challengers. It's Allison, and I am outside in my backyard today. It is a little cloudy and overcast here in Raleigh, but it's like mid-60s, which is unusual for December. But it's the perfect kind of day where there's lots of things activity-wise that you can do outside, because normally this time of year it's getting cold, it's windy, and now that the days are shorter, usually by 5 o'clock we don't really have any more daylight, 5:30. So at any rate, I thought I would just set up out here and talk to you for a few minutes about what is on tap for today. Now, on a weekend, we typically slide into another gear. And we tend to want to get caught up with things around the house, what our family obligations and commitments are. So we tend to slide into another gear. We're doing that, plus we're starting to get into prep mode for the week. So, and normally on Sunday, I usually take some time for me to do something completely different as far as my activity goes. And normally that's some type of restorative work where I'm doing some deep stretching, maybe going to yoga, or something along those lines. And that sort of helps me mentally prepare for the week ahead. But the other thing that you could always try on a weekend is doing what I call a combination workout, in which we're not doing like we did yesterday, where I advised you to pick and choose certain exercises that worked for you from the first 3 days into your own customized workout. But instead, putting some functional movements together to constitute its own challenge, okay? So there's one we're gonna start with. I'm actually gonna set up in my house to show you that one because the ground's a little wet out here, or I would do this, but there's no reason why you couldn't do a couple of these exercises outside, okay? So the couple of challenges I'm gonna show you are gonna involve several movements, and what I'm gonna encourage you to do is go through each combination 10 times, okay? The next thing I would advise you to do is to add a little bit of restorative work of your own, some type of stretching at the end. And that can be full body stretching. That can be picking and choosing a couple of yoga poses maybe that you like a downward dog maybe. Something that's going to help you stretch and just kind of release any tension, not just in your body, but help you clear your mind as well, okay? And what I'll do is I will outline a couple of those for you too in the challenge. So if you want to head over to the Facebook group and check that out, I would advise you to maybe practice this evening, or if not, maybe you could tackle this tomorrow. And then I'll be posting tomorrow what tomorrow's challenge is. And depending on where you are, if it's a nice day, I would always encourage you to get outside and get some activity, maybe take a walk. If you have animals, maybe you can take your animals for a walk, or just kind of get outside in the fresh air. It just always makes you think of how big everything really is. And when we're inside all the time and we're confined to our own space, I think we forget just how big the world really is. And sometimes when we step outside, I don't know, sometimes it just helps give me another perspective, okay? So that's what we have on tap today for day 5. It's a little bit of a different approach, but hopefully you can find a few minutes sometime tonight before you go to bed to tackle this. And if you want to try this again tomorrow, in addition to tomorrow's challenge, then you can do that as well. That's the beauty of all of these daily challenges, is that it's easy to piece several of them together into a workout. So again, if going to the gym really isn't your thing, or if you've only got, say, 20 minutes, don't spend it in traffic getting more stressed out when you can do these on your own at home or in the space of your choice. Okay, so good luck. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to reach out with questions or comments, and we will see you on the other side, okay? Happy Sunday.